Loving it. I just say and just bring opposite your arm.
Hey lovelies, it's Corey, your physical therapist and trainer, and welcome back to my channel for another amazing workout. It is the end of physiotherapy week, which means it's also the end of our physio workout lineup. And as we come to the O in this amazing physio shindig, today we'll be focusing on an osteoarthritis bodyweight strengthening workout. To start off, the first set of moves will be working in a chair. So first things first, get a nice sturdy chair you can work in. You can also place it against a nice sturdy wall if you need better help with your balance. You can also work in some comfortable shoes on nice tiled floors. Make sure you have some traction, or just work on a nice soft surface. So if you have a mat or a carpet at home, go ahead and roll those out. And fret not, this water bottle beside me is not for resistance, but for one of the moves we will be stepping over and over that bottle, making sure we get some range and strength in that hip joint. So you can get a bottle as high as this. If that's too high for you to manage, you can go ahead and just lay it flat, or you can use a book or anything else you have on hand at home. And as always, if the moves are too challenging for you, you can go ahead and just check the corner of the screens for some modifications wherever they may appear. I'll also give you tips as we go along in this workout. So get everything ready. We have 10 moves. We'll be doing each move 10 times and running through the whole circuit just once. But if you'd like to do this workout again and again and again and again and again to make your heart smile, I'm not going to stop you. So get everything ready and let's get into this workout. All right, so for first move, we have knee extensions. So the first thing we're going to do is just come away from the back of that chair. So we're working the core as well. We're going to have those feet flat on the mat and keep them hip width apart. Keep those knees pointing forward and make sure that back is nice and tall. Just sit upright. Now for your hands, you can hold on to the sides of the chair if that's comfortable for you. Or if you can go for it, just go ahead and clasp those hands behind the head. We're going to start off with the right leg. So just flex that ankle, keep those toes pointing up. We're just going to straighten that leg and keep it up to the level of the other knee. And then we're going to take our time, bend yet again. We're not going to drop it to the ground. And then let it touch the mat. We're going to do that straightening and bending 10 times. Let's go. 1. Nice and controlled. Keep those elbows out if that's where your hands are. Core engaged. 3. Awesome. Don't lean back with it when you bring that leg up. Make sure just the leg is doing that work. 5. Squeeze the thigh. Engage those muscles as we lift. 3 more. 8. Awesome job. 9. Last one. 10. Awesome. Keep it there on the mat. Hands come down. Just get your water bottle close. You can even touch it to the outer part of that right leg. You're going to stay here. Hands can be on the waist. Stay behind your head yet again. Or you can hold on to the sides of the chair, but we're going to lift that right leg, bring it over that bottle for step overs, and then on the outside of that bottle. Then we're going to lift again, bring it back in. We're going to do that 10 times. Let's go. Lift and over. Nice and controlled motion. Keep that back upright and don't rock with it. Just take the legs through that motion. Tuck the knee to the chest and lift over and down. Over. Go for 4. Lift and swipe. Down, lift, swipe, down. 5. Over. 5 more. 6. And over. 7. If this is too much for you, remember you can just go ahead and check the modifications. You don't have to do it with a bottle at all if you can't step that high. 9. You can do it with a book or something lower. Just keep raising your target as you go. Awesome job. Now we're going to go for knee extensions on the left leg. So you can place your hands wherever is comfortable for you. Yet again, flex the ankle of that left foot. Keep those toes pointed up. And you're just going to keep those elbows out if this is where your hands are. Engage the core, don't rock with it. And just straighten that leg out in front. And take your time, back down. Go for 2. Awesome job. and 3, 4. Lift as far as is comfortable for you. We're not gonna go for pain. We never go for pain. Mild suffering maybe, but never pain. Feels like 7. So I'm gonna stick with it. 8. 2 more. 9. Can even make this more challenging. Use a resistance band later on. Awesome, we're going for step overs on the left leg this time. Just take that bottle on the outer part of your left foot. And we're gonna go. Tuck it to the chest, swipe over the bottle and down. Bring it back, and let's go for 2. Don't shift your body weight on the chair. Just let that left hip go through the motions. You can use a lower target, so you don't have to use a high water bottle. You can use a book. You can use your imagination. Just keep going. This is 4. One day, I swear, I will keep track. 5. And over. Keep that right knee pointing forward. And over. Let's go for 7. And over. 8. And over. Good job. 9. Over. And 10. Over. Awesome. You can put that bottle off to the side. We're going to go for our sit to stand, so stay close to the front of that chair. You can open the legs as wide as is comfortable for you. Try and keep them about hip width apart or just a little bit wider. We're going to plant those feet into the mat. Hands clasped by your chest, or if that's too much for you, you need help and support from the chair, go ahead and hold the sides of the chair to press up into sitting. Hold it here for a little bit in standing, and then take your time reaching for that chair and lowering back onto the chair 10 times. Let's go. 1, really press into the back of the heels, squeeze the butt as we lower. 2, engage those hamstrings, take your time and lower. 3, don't spring up, don't drop down. Really feel that controlled motion. And down. 5. Awesome job. 6. Squeeze the butt and the thighs come up. Take your time and lower. 7. Push that butt back and reach for that chair. 8. Awesome job. 9. We have 1 more. And 10. Awesome job. Now for our next one, we're gonna do knee tucks with hip extension. So we're gonna stand, get our chair off to the side so we have more space. If you're working in a bigger space, that's fine. You can just step behind the chair. We're gonna start with our left leg. So you can hold on to the back of the chair for support, or if the chair is too low for you and you don't feel supported, you can just work close to a wall and just place your hands against the wall. But we're gonna start off with that left leg. So we're gonna make sure both feet are rooted in the mat. So we're gonna press corner of that big toe and the little toe, and then inner and outer heel into the mat. Make sure we are supporting our weight evenly through both feet. Then we're gonna take that left leg, tuck that knee up to the level of the chair or a little bit higher. And then as we bring it back, we're gonna bring it back slightly, keeping that straight line in the hip. Toes can be on the mat for a little bit of a rest. And you're just gonna keep those toes pointing up as we lift heel first, keeping that knee straight behind us. Don't arch the back, don't sink in. You're just lifting that leg behind or invisible line. Then bring it back onto the mat, and then we tuck yet again. We're gonna do that 10 times. Let's go. Tuck, bring it back, toes on the mat, and lift. Tuck, toes on the mat, and lift. Straight line. 3, and lift. 4, lift. Squeeze the butt as we lift. Work those glutes. 5, or lift. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that was 6, but hey, and lift. 7 and lift. 8. Go as fast as it's comfortable for you. 9. Lift. Last one. And we lift. Awesome job. You can stay here. You can turn off to the side so we just have that right hand on the back of the chair. You can place your left hand just above the hip. We're going to start off with our hip abduction next. So just make sure before we lift that leg, flex the ankle, toes pointing up, and just lift out to the side, keeping that invisible line off the leg. Then we bring it back so we can shift a little bit over that right leg as we raise that left leg out to the side. We're gonna do that 10 times. Let's go. Flex the ankle, and 1. Nice and controlled. 2. Make sure the legs are doing that work. So if you don't need so much support from that chair, I think we're going for 5 now. We can place 2 fingers on the back of the chair. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Now we're going to go to the other side. So you can bring that chair around or just stay behind it, whatever space you have to work with. We're going to go for our knee tuck with our hip extension on the right leg this time. So just stand, keeping those elbows straight so you have support from the chair, but you're really working those muscles. You're going to tuck that right knee up, keeping that ankle nice and flexed, keeping all the leg muscles engaged. And as you bring that leg back down, toes on the mat, leg falls behind us, keeping the knee straight in that invisible line. And then we squeeze the butt and lift behind. We're gonna do that 10 times. Let's go. Tuck up, behind, and lift. Tuck, behind, and lift. Go for 3. Tuck, and lift. 4, and lift. Awesome job. 5, and lift. 6, lift. 7, lift. 3 more. 8, and lift. 9, lift. Last one. 10, and lift. You can stay here or just turn to the side, 2 fingers on the chair, whatever you're comfortable with. And just get our hip abduction ready on that right leg. Flex the ankle, toes are up, engage those leg muscles, and we lift out to the side. Keep it nice and controlled. 2, 3. You get a little bit of a break when you place it on the mat again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one. Awesome. Feet hip width apart. We're just gonna do some calf raises just to cool down those legs. So you're gonna come up onto the toes, all the way up, nice and controlled, and take your time. Come back down. We're gonna do that 10 times. 1, do this again, facing away from the chair just like this, or facing the back of the chair. You can use one hand or both hands for support, whatever is comfortable for you. 4, go for 5, nice and controlled motions. 6, 7, really press the base of that big toe and that little toe into the mat. 9, and 10. Awesome job. You're going to warm up our spine now. So facing the back of the chair, you can hold on to the outer parts of that chair or towards the side, or just let your hands slide, whatever height of chair you're working with. Step back, making sure those elbows are nice and straight. You're gonna bend forward at the hip. You can push back into the thighs, keeping those knees straight or bent, whatever is comfortable for you. Let your hands slide naturally so you're not feeling a strain with those shoulders hiked up to the air. Just let those hands slide down the sides of the chair with you as you bend, as low as you can take it before feeling any pain. Come back up, take your time, pushing into the back of the heels and straightening that spine yet again. Hands slide up with you, coming back to the top of that chair. We're going to do that slowly 10 times. Bend forward at the hip, keeping that back straight. Push back into the heels. Knees bent or straighten. And press up. Hands come up with you. That's 1. Awesome job. 2. Bend forward. Hands slide down that chair and up. 3. Hands slide down. The chair doesn't mind. You're friends now. And 4. Up. Go for 5. Down. And stand. Completely straight. 6. Keeping those shoulders relaxed, neck muscles relaxed. And up. Roll those shoulders away from the ears. Down. And up. I'm gonna call this 8. Go for 9. And up. 10. And up. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna start off with the right leg. Just do some forward lunges. So we're gonna step close to that chair. Bend both knees, going down, holding onto the chair for support. Gonna keep that left knee pointing down to the ground. Right knee points forward towards the back of the chair. We take our time pressing up. You can hold on to the chair for support and just help us press up into the right heel. And then bring that right leg back, keeping both elbows straight and feet together yet again. Hip width apart. Let's go. Step forward with that right leg. Hands follow you in that motion, holding onto the sides of the chair. Lower into that lunge. Press up. Right leg goes back. And go again for 2. Step forward to that chair now. Go as quickly as is comfortable for you. Don't step off until you are strong in your balance. To do so, you can always hold on to the wall if that helps. Or don't even bother with the stepping back. Just once you're in this position, just take your time and stand and lower and go with it. Whatever is comfortable for you. 5 more. 6. 7. Step back, both feet flat, get your balance, then step forward yet again. 2 more. And 10. Feet are flat on the mat. We're gonna take that right hand, place it over left hand, and then remove the left hand altogether. Or you can place it now on top of that right hand, so we're crossing over. And it's really the right hand that we want to be on the opposite side of the back of that chair more than anything. We're gonna take our time lowering, bending both knees, and keeping that elbow straight. We're gonna twist over to that right side, keeping that hand off the right hand in that diagonal line in contact with the chair. We're gonna take our left hand and just needle through under that right arm as we twist at the torso, keeping those knees bent and pushing into the back of the thighs, pressing into both feet on the mat. I'm just gonna twist at the core and take your time, come back up. Left hand can go on the right hand again for a break, or you can straighten those knees all together if you can't hold that squat for too long. We're gonna do that 10 times, whatever your variation. Let's go. Twist, look through, take your time, left hand over right. You can stand if you like or stay low, and we twist again, and bring it back. 3, bring it back. 4, 5. 5 more. 6, 7, 8. Stay here or stand. 9, 10. Straighten those knees and hand. Both hands on opposite sides of the chair yet again. We're going to go for our forward lunges on the left leg this time. Step that left leg forward and lower, bending both knees. This time the right knee points directly down into the mat. Left knee points forward towards the back of that chair, and we straighten. We can stay here and just keep going, bending and straightening both knees. Or we can do more advanced version, just step that left leg back, yet again in line with the right leg, both feet flat on the mat. And whatever your variation, we're gonna do that 10 times. Let's go. Step forward, bend, take your time, return that left leg if that's your variation. Get your balance, then step off yet again. Go for 2, step back, both feet flat, step off, and lower. Up, feet back. 4, lower, keep that back nice and straight. 5, lower, up, and back. 5 more. 6, lower, press up, feet back. 7, down, up, and back. 8, down, up, back. 9, down, up, and back. Last one. 10, down, up, and back. Stay here, feet hip width apart. This time we're going to take our left hand, cross it over to the opposite side of that chair. Right hand can go on top, or we can keep it close to the shoulder of that right arm, whatever is comfortable for you. You're going to bend both knees, really pushing the butt back, pressing into the back of the heels. Take that left arm, needle through that right as we twist, keeping that back straight but twisting the torso. And we're going to hold it here a little bit and then come up. You can straighten the knees as you come up or stay low in that squat. We're going to do that 10 times though. So choose your variation, whatever is comfortable for you. Needle through and straighten. 2 and straighten. Really reach through with that right arm and straighten. 4 and straighten. Pretend your feet are glued in that mat and really gotta reach through for that last bottle of water because we are thirsty. I say this is 8 and what I say goes, unless you want to be stars and do a bonus one. It's that a yes I hear. Let's do a bonus. And down. Awesome job. Straighten both knees. We're gonna keep facing here, keeping those elbows straight. You can walk a little bit closer to the chair if that's comfortable for you. We're gonna hold on to the opposite sides of the chair yet again. We're just gonna straighten that back and then elongate, getting that right arm up and curve behind, keeping the shoulder rotated away from the ears. So you can just do that by turning the palm out, keeping that palm facing us or facing towards the left side, whichever way you look at it. And we can follow that motion with our eyes, looking at those fingers behind us. Bend back as far as it's comfortable for you. And then you're gonna straighten, bring that right arm down, keeping that back straight now. Gonna do another back bend, nice and carefully this time with our left arm going up. So we're really gonna sink into that pelvis, stretch the front of that thigh, well, both thighs, and just really tilt that pelvis up behind us and feel that stretch in the front of the thighs and bring back that left arm. We're gonna do that 10 times on each arm. Let's go, nice and controlled. Right arm up, deep breath, and out. Bring that right arm down. Breath in, left arm up, bend that back. And slowly let that air out, left arm back on the chair. 2. Really cooling down that spine after a twist, left arm. And down. 3. Allow the neck spine to follow that back, left arm, but don't try and force that head back to continue the motion. Just keep the whole spine moving as one. Awesome. Get that motion starting from that pelvis. Tilt it down and allow the rest of the spine to follow. I believe we have 5 more on each side. I can hear you now. But we're gonna stick with it. 7. Awesome. Left arm. Going for 8 on the right. Up and down. Inhale left, down and out. 9, almost there. And down, left. And down. Last one. And down, and 10. Left arm down. Awesome job. We did it. Thank you so much for joining me today on this amazing osteoarthritis workout and then celebrating this week of Physiotherapy Week 2022. If you missed any of our workouts this week, you can go ahead and check out our playlist of activities as we spelled out physio and celebrated all things physiotherapy for osteoarthritis, strengthening and fitness and fun. Don't forget though, before you go, to give this video a big beautiful thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell right over there so you can see when I post a new video as soon as I post them every Friday just for you. Next week we have a backpack workout lined up for you as we continue with our school-themed workouts. So get your books and your bags and let's get ready for that next week. Get in the zone from now. Don't forget to share with your friends and comment down below telling me what you loved about this workout and what else you would love to see. Don't forget to also follow me on my socials so you can get up-to-date tips and videos on everything we have in store for you. And as always, love your body, have fun with your fitness, and I will see you in the next amazing workout. Bye!